So Ben, Connor, Madeline, and I will be presenting the satirical predictions of where the class of 2018 will end up in about 10 years or so from now. These are not meant to be taken seriously or literally, these are just for fun. Kron and Prudvi also contributed. Prudvi unfortunately is not here, and our salutatorian Kron is a slacker.
Okay, so with that, let's begin. Jonathan Cruz is a fantastic baseball player with lots of passion. After his successful baseball career will come to a close, he'll pick up modeling underwear for Calvin Klein.
Armand Gakian is a thoughtful but quiet intellectual who deserves the Edwards Hall Computer Lab to be renamed after him because of all the time he spent there. We think that Armand will end up as the token Adidas tracksuit model for Armenia.
Kyrie Shu, or XV, is named after the Kyrie Irving and was voted the only person as best dressed in the class. He tried his hand as an Instagram model before getting his big break as Lady Gaga's personal fashion designer.
Crystal CUI, as I've been told you are called, is an outgoing, charismatic, and in-your-face individual who will have a successful career in fashion design, interior design, and professional Jordan hair heckling. Her most famous moment will be a recorded argument between her and an HGTV realtor over her design skills. After the argument was retweeted almost 3 million times, she gets her own TV show.
So Jordan Hare ends up as an outstanding Major League Baseball player, but only after he gets a major sponsorship from Apple. After fighting it tooth and nail, he decided his baseball career was too important. You can now find all of his Android devices at your local GameStop, where he received a total of 13 cents for trading them in.
Pranav Sai ended up founding Sai Enterprises, a tech startup dedicated to revolutionizing the music industry by using satellite-mounted speakers to give higher audio fidelity, or so the mission statement states. However, due to a critical error in their business plan, the company was run to the ground by SpaceX. He now works as a customer service representative at Amazon.
Connor Jaworski is a funny, smart, kind-hearted Game of Thrones enthusiast. He attempted to complete a computer science degree. However, in an ironic parallel to the Harry Potter series, it seems that the subject has been cursed for him ever since he dropped out of the Intro to Computer Science class in high school, so he became a history major. His new musical, Harrison, chronicles the life of America's shortest-serving president, William Henry Harrison, and is now on Broadway.
Alex Mead is a nice, caffeinated, and funny person who can always be found wearing his signature Blackhawks hat backwards. We predict that Alex will squander his college years, instead climbing the competitive Rocket League ladder and perfecting his Mario Kart 9 skills. Through some family connections, he landed a job working at Microsoft's Redmond headquarters as the barista for their in-house Starbucks.
Speaking of competitor gaming, Maxton Bromett became a world-renowned competitive Smash Bros. Player. However, his career disintegrated in front of his eyes at EVO 2023, where he lost the finals to a player using Wii Fit Trainer. In a fit of rage, he ended up uploading his consciousness into an unfinished copy of Smash 6, where he became the final boss.
Prithvi Gudapati had a successful 4 years at the University of Illinois, plus another 4 years there for grad school because he had a spiritual connection to the engineering quad. We think and we hope he will end up in a successful tech job, but he left for a job interview 3 months ago. He's still driving as far as we know.
Richard Zhang is so passionate about physics that he will attempt to teach the subject to his dog. Infuriated that the dog wouldn't learn, he decided to make a robot dog that knows physics. We predict he will become a physics professor at MIT with his robot creation.
Neha Shaimani, if you didn't already know, wants to become a doctor. We predict that she will spend more money on MCAT prep courses and materials than on medical school itself. After spending all that time and money, she will realize the profession is not for her and will open up her own dance studio.
Krongata is passionate about Manchester City. I mean United. And he will take his love of soccer and his academic prowess to the Northwestern Quad, where he become too preppy for his own good. Now too preppy for the Midwest, Kron will venture to the Northeast, where he will perpetually apply for a job at UPenn.
Simon Belisi is an intellectual beyond any of us, despite being a sophomore, but an honorary senior. We know he has high hopes for himself, and all of us have high hopes for him. But our prediction is that he is going to end up in a mundane cubicle that is clearly below his capabilities. Boom, roasted.
Kyle Wall will rise in the ranks of office backs to the level of middle management as an assistant to the regional manager, before the company is bought out by Target.
Haley Dulabaum is a strong, caring, and independent person who has a passion for the fine arts. Haley will start her career as a realtor for any other company than Zillow, and then she will become a world-class actress with her debuting as Velma Kelly in Chicago.
Merlinda Liu is a fun, smart, and passionate individual who we all know will go on to do great things. She'll end up selling her paintings that will adorn the golden arches of Mickey D's across the globe.
Preston Desch, another lover of the arts, is passionate about EDM music and loud raves. We think that he will make EDM music in the future under a contract to Mickey D's largest competitor, Burger King.
He Chow is an acute thinker with a unique worldview who doesn't believe in secular education. I mean secondary education. But we all know that he will tackle anything that life throws at him. We believe he will become the next Tommy Wiseau.
Morgan Donahue is a free thinker and animal lover. She ended up creating an animal rescue center to rehabilitate snakes and ravens specifically. Drawing on her past experience, she retires as a professional ghost, where she will take up haunting the Sears Gallery.
Shireen Goldulbaum is a smart, dedicated, and empowering person who will undoubtedly be successful with her foundation at Grinnell College. Our prediction for her is that she will return to EA as the future head of school. Sorry, DJ Dougie Fresh.
Malin Sperina is a funny, outgoing, and adaptable individual who embodies Elgin Academy's spirit as she has spent her whole life here. We love her enthusiasm and predict that she will return to EA as the future head athletic director, still trying her best to get students and faculty out to PAC events, but to no avail.
Tommy Kane is a fun-loving, eccentric, and athletic person who is creative in everything he does. We predict that he will flourish at the University of Iowa and eventually rise to become the first pope to rock a man bun.
Brian Lang is an unconventional thinker who reads Schopenhauer in his spare time for some odd reason. His academic ability and hunger for learning will suit him well at NYU. We think Brian will fulfill his spiritual journey by becoming the next Dalai Lama.
Ben Simon is an analytical, logical, and impressive thinker who overshares his love for coding and technology with the rest of the class. In Scholastic Bowl, he demonstrated his vast knowledge of every religion besides Judaism. We wholeheartedly believe that he will use his skills to become a Christian pastor.
Caitlin Sharma is a passionate and dedicated student ambassador who advocates for social change. After her successful studies at Tulane University and a brief stint as a foreign policy advisor on an ill-fated presidential campaign and other elective office misadventures, she turned to podcasting. She is now a professor of political science at George Washington University and a contributor to morning news shows.
Kara Shanahan is a thoughtful and intelligent person who generally cares about reading and the world around her. We know she will prosper at Macalester, where, we predict, she will discover a newfound love of European operas and pursue a career traveling the world to share her skills with others.
Madison Thede is an extremely creative and fun person. Her skills as a writer will serve her well at the University of Iowa. After college, you'll find her in the teen fantasy aisle of Barnes & Noble, desperately searching for inspiration for her new books.
Jin Paul Park is an honest man who loves to live extravagantly. His excellent business acumen that is developed at the University of Illinois Chicago will lead him to become a successful CEO. Unfortunately for him, but humorous to us, most of his business deals take place in the United States. He then becomes an official U.S. citizen. He never makes it back to Korea.
So if you've been counting, you'll know that we're missing exactly one person. That person is Tegan Moore, a very creative and outgoing person. After an unsuccessful attempt at becoming the lead singer of Smash Mouth so they could sing All-Star every day, and a failed career in nautical piracy, we really don't know what Tegan will do, and we don't think Tegan knows either. We can assume it'll be something equally as exciting and influential for others.
We hope that everyone enjoyed our predictions, and we stress that they should not be taken seriously. If you did like them, praise me. If you did not like them, blame Peruvi. He did not bother to show up. We wish everyone in the class of 2018 good luck.